So this is the worst hotel I've ever been in, without a doubt. I've had about 2 hours sleep. Just look at my house. It's just awful. So down there is the main road. It's just like a corridor of echo down here. There's been a guy outside shouting all night. He's still shouting now. I want to go and see what the hell's going on, because it's mental. The staff are noisy. There's loads of electronics going on, which I'll talk about in a minute. Listen to this when you walk out the door or in the door. So that reverberates through the whole hotel all night, that horrendous noise. There's a guy been shouting all night. I don't know what it is. I think it's these taxi guys over here. But it's one specific voice that I've been hearing all night. It's this, whatever. It's just awful. Right, it's these up here. So they're just shouting all night. Do you want taxis? Do you want taxis? I've been listening to that all night. That voice all night. It's just awful. Awful. And then there were some other electronics that I can't even explain because it was so weird. Like this beep 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 beep. That was coming from the hotel desk. People walking in and out all night, just talking at the top of their voices. That me me me. Honestly, between 11 and 1 a.m. that was less than every 5 minutes. Every 2 minutes or so. It's just been hell. It's been absolute hell. Whoa. I wish I had this guy's ability to sleep in chaos. Are you ready? Me me. Me me. Everyone has to hear that all fucking night, man. Absolute disgrace. It's a terrible hotel. And it's soulless as well. I think I feel like I'm in Cancun again. You know, and even the hotel in Cancun at least had a little garden out the back, and the staff were nice, but this place is just soulless. Like, you can just feel how little they care about you. Like, you can feel like the staff it feels like you're in a torture hotel and they kind of get off on torturing you. I'm not saying that is the case, but that's how it feels. It's just horrible. It is horrible. Oh man, I can't believe anyone would have ever stayed more than one night in this hotel. Like, I mean, it's got a great location, that's how it survives, but there's no way anyone would stay here a second night. It's vile. It's absolutely vile. Everything about it is vile. So that guy started shouting. I'm just trying to recall now. That guy started, I think I've managed to get past the beep 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 by about 1:30 in the morning. I had to put Alan Watts on. I had to put it on really loud, way louder than I would like, but it, you know, it just covered up that awfulness. I think I fell asleep about 1:30, and then I think he woke me up at about 3 in the morning, shouting. Right, I'm gonna grab a coffee, have a cigarette, and then talk about my life plan / lack of life plan. So we're back to this game where you take a chance and never really know what you're gonna get. And cappuccino originally is always just as sweet as all of these. Buen dia. I swear I feel like I'm just saying a footballer's name. Does that mean see you later? Man, this stuff is like rocket fuel compared to the cafe con leches, the tiny cafe con leches I've been drinking in plane here. Just this massive cup of sugar water. So I'll be totally honest with you. I mean, things are always worse at 3 in the morning, aren't they? At 3 in the morning, I felt like I couldn't go on anymore. Definitely with this trip. Possibly with life too. And you know what? It's actually been... I'm amazed at how well I cope with it. And by about 5 in the morning, I was actually not getting that triggered. I'd kind of surrendered to it, and I don't really know how to put it into words. It's like I kind of breathed through it. I feel like this isn't really what I was going to talk about. I was going to talk about more practical stuff, but I'll briefly touch upon, I know I'm going through a huge energetic, spiritual, however you want to frame it, shift at the moment. Crazy car, I really wish I had a camera the other way around. Which basically, I mean, I'm going to speak about it in detail on a spiritual channel, but I guess on an easiest way to put it is it's going to involve stopping smoking ganja. And I feel like last night was part of that. Like, there was a big surrendering that went on last night, like a big just like letting go to circumstances around me. But anyway, more important for this channel is what the hell am I doing here? Like, how has this happened? How have I left the jungle and the beautiful jungle choir of animals and incredible noises for this? Like, how has it happened? I despair. And I suppose what really comes up for me is I can't travel like this anymore. Like, obviously the lack of organisation is a problem, but I think just travelling with a backpack from place to place, I think I'm just too old for it now, or too Victor Meldrew for it. Like, I can't risk ending up in a place like this. Like, even if it's just for one night, even if it's just for, I don't know, like maybe, no, I'm not, I was gonna say like maybe when I get into it a bit, but I'm never gonna be into this. I'm never gonna be into concrete and noise. It's horrible. Why are these guys shouting non-stop? Like, it's just, whoa, it's so loud, man. It's like he wants to beat me up instead of getting me in a bloody taxi. I'm actually, for the first time in my life, a little bit scared. I think I'm safe, I think it's fine. But for the first time, did I say in my life? I didn't mean in my life, I meant in Mexico. It's the first time that I'm like, can I walk down here? Like, this doesn't feel, just feels aggressive and horrible. However, there is this mountain in the background. Basically, what I need is I need a place like Palenque, where I was staying, but my own little flat or house, preferably. But even what I had in Palenque, if I'd have just had access to a shop as well, you know, that would be fine for 3 months. You know, I'm at the point now where I just want to survive in a peaceful place. Actually, to be honest, I'm at the point, if I'm totally honest, I'm at the point where I want to go back to England. But my country has been invaded and is unsafe, and it's just going to get worse and worse and worse, and it's very unsafe if you want to speak freely. But honestly, my ideal life solution right now would be to get a van and live in England. As much as it has been invaded, as much as people are getting poked and offed every single day, as much as that's just going to get worse and worse and worse. Let's go down here, this looks like quite a nice road. It's still so much more civilized. I'm not sure how long that's going to last. It certainly won't last too much longer, because we're just going to end, it's going to be a Muslim country soon. I mean, that's what the stats show, and that's what's happening. But certainly for probably another 10 years, it's still going to be more civilized. But that's just not an option. And it just kills me. You know, it absolutely kills me that my country is no longer an option for me. So I end up in places like this. Maybe I'm doing a little bit of a disservice to, oh, my trousers are falling down, 1 minute. I forgot to tie them, and it's the first time. Alright, okay. Let's do some positives. It is borderline cold. It is chilly. It is so nice. Really, I should have a jumper on now. I can't believe I'm saying that. A jumper in Mexico. The climate is amazing. It is clearly, I mean, this is the thing, right? This is a historic town. This is a more beautiful town. And let's be honest, it isn't beautiful, is it? Now, apparently there is an old school town centre bit, which we'll go and see today. Which is, you know, buildings of history. But it's, yeah, let's walk down here. It's, you know, it's just not very pretty, is it? And then, you know, yeah, this doesn't really help. Oh man, I can't believe this is my life. Like, the lack of stability. And I chose to become a traveller YouTuber. But yeah, I guess I'm questioning that. And then this is the other issue with me being, you know, many people have many different perspectives on it. Some people will call it lazy, which is crazy. Some people will call it super ADHD. I would call it an intuitive introvert. But basically, I can't take part in society. I can't have a job. I've always had businesses. And now there's no point having a business in England because the tax system is just so ridiculous. And they're actively trying to destroy, well, not trying, they actively are destroying the middle class. Obviously, it really started with the lockdowns, what people call COVID, but let's not forget, it wasn't COVID that was the problem. It was the government's reaction to it that destroyed the middle classes, and now they're just coming for them big time. So yeah, you can't really earn a living. Like, I mean, obviously they just want everyone to work for the state or be on handouts and then be completely powerless, and then they'll just off everyone once they're completely powerless and they've made it clear that there's, you know, the state and the people, which we're pretty much there now. It's only the most retarded of retarders that still believe we're in some sort of democracy or have some sort of humanitarian government. But I think we're 2 to 5 years off everyone knowing and the state telling us that they are in charge, and we just have to do what they say, otherwise we'll go to the gulag or worse. So this is just the situation of the world now. It's the place we're at, where you either essentially end up becoming a slave in England, or you try something like this. But to be honest, this is absolutely shite. And we are surrounded by all these mountains. There must be somewhere good. And honestly, this is all you see everywhere. Usually they've got massive guns, but it's, you know, it's not ideal either. So yeah, I'm done. I'm going to email the guy that recommended Palenque to me, and I don't know if he recommended this place, but he certainly spoke about this place, and then he recommended some places to stay. But I'm just going to email him saying, bro, why am I here? Like, what, can you save me? Do you know of a nature spot around here? So essentially, I think tourists come here because I think there's lots outside of here. I think there's loads of waterfalls around and places of beauty, but I did the 2 world tours in Palenque, and to be honest, I'm done with that now. I'm done with getting, I mean, I'll do it every now and again, or if it's really good for the YouTube channel. But personally, I'm done with a day tour, getting on a bus with a load of gringos and being shipped around places and having an hour here and an hour here and oh, too long here, and I'm just done with that. I want to live. I don't expect to live next to a waterfall like that, obviously, because they're all going to be fenced off and you've got to pay to go anywhere near them. But I just want to live in nature. I don't need to see spectacular things all the time. I just need to be in nature all the time. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. Concrete doesn't make sense to me. People don't make sense to me. I feel like I understand them deeply, psychologically. But I can see all the underlying energies and agendas and motivations that play behind everything that everyone says. So conversation becomes very boring, you know, because you actually understand the person that's speaking better than they understand themselves, and you can see what they're trying to achieve from their subconscious and just the superficial surface level lies that they live in. It's incredibly boring. So the only thing that makes sense to me is nature, animals, making money. I still quite like that. It's about the only thing. Anyway, there's also this realization that's coming through with it that I'm really not enjoying life. and I'm smoking heavily, smoking green heavily. And I have lived without it before, so it's really easy when you've been smoking non-stop for, well, God, it's 5 weeks now, to just believe that there's no other way of living really, that you can't get by without it. It's the only thing that brings any sort of solace to the day, to life. But I know that's not true, because very recently I didn't smoke for, it was 30 or 40 days. And life was better, like there's no doubt about it. I can handle stuff like this way better if I'm not smoking. So I think that's where this is all leading. I think I've got 2 days worth left, and I'm gonna really do my best not to buy any more. I got an amazing email from Lee yesterday on this subject. Just amazing, thank you brother. Thank you so much man, it was just such a beautiful email. This is Lee from Thailand. Yeah, top man, God, I love that man. He even let me know he was mixed race yesterday, and I still love him. Oh, go figure! Because maybe it's not actually racism, maybe it's just discernment. Maybe it's just saying, I like this culture and I like these standards, and I don't like these standards that seem to be in this culture. And unfortunately they all happen to have a similar look to them. But obviously when I meet somebody on an individual level, like, there's none of that. It's just like, who are you as a person? Oh, right, cool. Let's probably not do anything because you're not cool. But if you are cool, oh, let's do something. But probably still not, because I just prefer being on my own, really, even if someone is cool. The link to all that is what I could do as a YouTuber. Like, if I was sober, I could do so much more. My videos would be so much. I'd produce more videos on all 3 channels. All the videos would be better. And lives. You know, I think I'm born to be a live streamer. I think I know I'd be really good at that. I've done it before, and I just know my gifts lend themselves to that. I was having a chat with a brother from a men's group the other day, and the way I was answering his questions, this is 2 days ago, like there's just been loads, as always, just loads of synchronicities pointing to where I need to go, and the way I was answering his questions, I kind of shocked myself at like the depth that I went into, and the humour that was there, even though I was making really deep, honest points, and I was just like, yeah, like if that had been somebody. Well, what came up was that I wish I'd recorded that. Not obviously I never would record a chat with a brother from a men's group, but you know, just I would like people to see that, because I think it's a pretty fantastic part of myself, and one of a few. And I don't mean that. I think I'm fairly amazing, but it's kind of hard to acknowledge because the world has just told me my whole life that I'm not. Anyway, I really smoked this cigarette. I'll just finish this sentence. I can't remember what the sentence was. Oh yeah, lives. You know, the channel's all stagnating. I mean, the spiritual one I've not really posted on. Not Today Satan is such a grind now in terms of getting subs. I mean, it's completely shadow banned. There was a day, 2 days ago, where I lost 30 subs, and none of the videos said minus. So I think that was just YouTube unsubscribing people. First time I've experienced that, very disheartening. This channel's slowed down loads, and it's really stagnating. Like, it's getting 5 subs a day. So I think it's because I need to do lives. I think lives will kick it all off. But there's just so much resistance when I'm stoned. Like, there's so much resistance. But I just know if I was sober, like, I would just flow into that so easily. Honestly, if you could see the state, in fact, let's show you. These trousers that I'm wearing are just horrendous. I still haven't done any. I've been washing my own clothes a bit, but I still haven't had laundry done once, which I really would like to get done today. I mean, even by my scrubbery, don't give a hell what anyone thinks kind of life attitude, I am embarrassed to be wearing these trousers. They are so bad. Sat on a side street having a cigarette, I'm starting to feel a little bit better about it. I'm thinking, you know, had I been in a quiet... Are those... oh no. That is a bit of a mist over there, isn't it? But I thought these were lines in the sky out of the corner of my eye. Had I been in a good hotel last night and had a good night's sleep, I don't think I'd be so negative. But of course I wouldn't. I mean, this place here, I can feel actually that this is different to every other Mexican town I've been in. There's more architecture that's slightly more interesting than normal, and yeah, it does have a historic feel to it. So maybe this place isn't a complete loss, but I just don't want to be in a town. I don't want to hear that. Like, why would I want that in my life? There's the fact I'm smoking cigarettes because I can't find any rolling back here. I mean, they're just vile. I guess the whole thing just needs to go, but I know that there'll be a period of time where I need tobacco when I stop agreeing. But this is just vile. I just can't believe I'm living like this. And like, can I buy fluoride toothpaste? Sorry, non-fluoride toothpaste? Probably not. There's just so many little challenges like that that just don't come up if you live in your home country. And an old man has just walked behind me. I wasn't even looking at him, and I got a bend ear off him. Like, it is still super friendly, way more friendly than England. Bend ear, I think that means good morning. Is that right? So just a thought of going back to that hotel room. I need to edit a video, so I need to spend. Well, I'm not going to be able to get another hotel for 3 hours. I need to spend the next 3 hours in that hotel room. And the idea of it it makes me feel ill. Like, the energy of that place is so sterile. Like, there's just no soul there at all. There's not one, you can just feel there's not one element of how can we make our guests feel comfortable here. Like, it's just like, get them in, and ship them out. Like, they know that no one's staying there more than 24 hours, so they just don't give an F. Anyway, let's put our cigarette end in the bin. Tried Googling places of nature where I can stay, and all I really found was Lake Atalan in Guatemala. I think Guatemala's calling, but I find it so hard to plan and find out information. I guess it's my very short attention span. And how do you know? Because I don't trust reviews, because 98% of people are plebs. So, you know, you can't really go by what people say. You get a few photos, you get an idea, but you just never know, man. I mean, this place looked beautiful on the photos. Which, to be fair, I didn't actually look at until I got here. And they're not, you know, they're nice town photos. They're not really pictures of nature, other than all the amazing waterfalls you can visit and stuff, which do look absolutely stunning. But yeah, I just don't want to sit in a tourist trap. So apparently these trucks are second-hand American trucks. I know his real name, but I can't remember his name on the comments. Oh no, yeah I can. Mr. Dandy told us in the comments yesterday that they're second-hand American trucks, and I've been calling them Mexican trucks. Ooh, that's a nice tourist wagon, isn't it? Anyway, I'm feeling a bit better after a coffee and a cigarette. I mean, I'm gonna feel awful after spending another 3 hours in this hotel now. But yeah, if I can get to a decent hotel, you know what, maybe I just need to spend a bit of money. I mean, it's cheap here. You know, if I spend $25, I could probably get something really nice. But then what am I gonna do? Just walk around this all day? Oh my God. Maybe I just get a nice place to stay and just throw myself into YouTube for a month. I mean, there's no way I can stay here for a month. But then the idea of traveling, like moving on from here, like yesterday was very traumatic for me. It was such an assault on the senses, and the only way I got through it was like, you won't have to do this again for maybe a month. And suddenly now I'm like, God, am I gonna have to do it again tomorrow? So, you know, there's a huge resistance to traveling again anytime soon. So I feel like, even though I don't want to be here, I'm gonna have to stay here 3 or 4 days. Oh, this coffee, man. 3 or 4 days. But yeah, I really need to just dedicate myself to YouTube and really see what I can do. Another thing to point out about the worst hotel in the world is they've got these massive doors, and I don't think they shut them at all during the night. So that's why, I mean, I could be wrong, but it definitely didn't sound like they did. So that's why that man shouting was just so prevalent, because these doors, I'm pretty sure, are just left open all night, or certainly till very late on. By the way, if you feel like you might be similar to me, you have the same views and struggles, and you're not aware of the term intuitive introvert, then get some YouTube videos. Carl Jung on intuitive introvert. Whoa, I don't know if I have come across it before. I've listened to so much Carl Jung, but anyway, that's what I was listening to last night, and I was just like, oh my God, he's just describing my whole life. So yeah, I think that will really help you if you resonate with, if you're part of the 2%, basically. So I've just drawn my curtains, let in some natural light, and the window is open. I slept all night with the window open, no wonder it was so blooming noisy. Everything I said about this place still stands, but that would have made a huge, huge difference. What a retard. Good riddance, that feels good. What a relief to check out of this absolute hellhole. I honestly think it's the worst hotel I've ever stayed in. Anyway, we're on to the next hotel now. So I went out to do a Not Today Satan video, and the centre of St Cristobal is quite nice. We'll go and have a look at it later. I've just been chatting to my Mexican's correspondent, John. He was a viewer that got in touch a while ago and we exchanged WhatsApps. And he's told me, he's agreed with me about this place. And he has told me that an hour away is a place called Chiapas de Carrozo, something along those lines. And he says that's really nice, that's where the canyon is. So I might go there for a couple of days, it's only an hour away. And then he's recommended a really nice spot right on the Guatemala border, which I think is just in Guatemala. I can't remember if it's on the Mexican side or the Guatemalan side. Oh, the hairdressers. Really need a mop job. I think we'll be going there later. Oh, there's another one there. Fantastic. I do feel like this is a place where I could get some stuff done. Haircut, clothes washed, non-fluoride toothpaste, tobacco. I'm pretty sure all those things are going to be available to me here. I'm a bit worried about the toothpaste. You know, it's definitely a town with stuff. Anyway, we're walking to the next hotel now. I did what I swore I wouldn't do and booked one without checking it first. It's only £11 a night and it has a 9.2 out of 10 rating on booking.com. 200 people have reviewed it, so I'm fairly confident. So that's where we're headed now. There's barbers everywhere, and that's an actual barber rather than a unisex one. I think we might go there. Not so sure about the skull vibes, but I just want them up chopped. I don't believe it, it's closed. What the fuck do I do? I've got a really heavy bag and the place I've booked is closed. Are you kidding me? What a joke. I don't believe it. Oh, hola, I have reservation. Oh great, I love the fact that it's super quiet. Oh, very nice. It's a gallery as well. This is rather gorgeous, and I quite like the fact that the doors kept closed and it's all very private. Sorry, no Espanol. Wow, this is beautiful. How's this only £11 a night? 1 hour, okay, no problem. Okay. Gracias. I'm here 2 hours before check-in time, so that's totally fine, and I am more than happy to sit here for an hour. This is amazing. She's just told me to follow her. We're only 5 minutes on from when she told me 1 hour, so I think the room might be ready. Oh, it's so quiet. There's a kitchen. Wow, it's so good.
Las escaleras, la terraza.
Terrace, roof terrace, yeah. Gracias. Perfecto. Shita buzzing. Gracias.
Le doy su llave.
Okay.
Ajá, se gira. Y este es el cuarto.
Great. So I've got a front door and a room key. Gracias. Thank you. Well, if we're staying in St Cristobal any longer, I think we'll be extending our stay here. This is amazing. Wow, look how stunning it is. It's just amazing. And yes, we can get the hazelnut chocolate blend out again. Oh, I have missed that. Fantastico. Oh, she's bought me some sheet wipe. What a treat. Gracias. Could I get dos?
Bueno.
Gracias, gracias. We have the hazelnut coffee. Let's go and have a look at this roof terrace. I think it's probably going to be quite wonderful. Very nice. Could do a bit of shade, but I can brave it for. Oh, I've done crap camera work again. Sorry about that. Very nice. Such good coffee. I've really missed it. and I found a nice shady corner. But I am thinking this hotel means I might stay here 2 or 3 days. I think if you've got a good base, it's everything. Oh, they've even got yoga mats, quite fancy morning stretchers on the roof terrace. Oh, I am feeling so much better after finding this hotel. Amazing. I've just had a really good chat with a good friend, brother of mine. He's in the men's group. I've known him for years. And he's designing an amazing logo. He's got such good ideas. Hang on, I'll just switch up while I open the door. Forgot my wallet. Yeah, really cool logos, t-shirts coming, so that's really exciting. I'm going to speak more about this on my spiritual channel, but I always forget, you know, when I'm feeling like I'm at the end of my existence, I'm about to have a huge breakthrough, and it's all around smoking weed and, yeah, taking YouTube and myself seriously and men's work. But I'll speak about that more on the spiritual channel, which if you're interested in, you can find the link down there. We're going to go and get the haircut now. I have had some people asking me why I say we in the comments. I think it's to include you guys. It might also be just because I'm a bit of a spaz. And also I think it's because I recognise the many parts of myself. A lot of people call it schizophrenic, but actually it's just, you know, being the observer of self and knowing myself, understanding psychology, shadow work, archetypes, all this sort of thing. So yeah, I do refer to myself as we, because there's many different versions of myself that want to do different things all the time. Anyway, we are gonna go and get our haircut now. It's a bit silly, isn't it? So for everyone in the comments, it's like, use Google Translate, use Google Translate. The reason I haven't been doing that is because my SIM cards haven't been working, so I can't do it when I'm out and about. But I have used Google Translate on the Wi-Fi in the hotel. So we've got 0.5 on the sides written down and blended in. And I've also got a photo of me then, of Facebook from when I just had my haircut. Hola! Cuento? Oh, gracias. So that is $3.50, so £2.50 to get me mop chopped. Amazing. Looks like this young man is about to be finished, so I'm next up. Fantastic. This? Gracias. Mopio Chopio, currently looking like a mushroom. What does he think? I paid an extra 75 pence for a trim down here as well. Unfortunately, he's put lots of poison in my hair. So my hair has had no chemicals in it for like, including shampoo, anything. Probably about 5 years. I did try and say no when he went and started with a talcum powder. And he just sort of looked at me like I was mad and then put some on my arm like to show me it was fine. I was just like, alright, poison me then. And then he started going for a hair gel and I was just like, oh, I really should have said no because my hair has had no chemicals in it for so long. Anyway, I'm going to go and have a shower and wash it straight out now. I'm very happy with the job he's done. Excellent. Next job in our super productive day is laundry. So apparently there's 2 laundrettes just down here from my hotel. So I've been saying Quanta, but I think it might be Quento because it didn't work last night. And I know I've been saying it wrong, so we're going to try Quento in here. Hola! Quento? This 15 kilo?
Sí.
Gracias. Can we weigh? So that's super cheap, 15 a kilo. See how long it will take. And how many kilos have we got? I have no idea what that means. Does that mean 6? I just don't know. Clearly it means 1.5, doesn't it? It's pointing to 1.5. So that's going to cost about 25. It's going to cost £1. That is insane. Yep. Yes.
No, mañana.
Oh, tomorrow?
Sí.
Sí! Gracias. Very good. Perfecto.
Okay.
Oh, it is 6 kilos. Okay, gracias.
Okay.
Gracias. Pay tomorrow? Pay...
Mañana a las 5.
5 p.m. tomorrow. Okay. Gracias. Mañana. I'm still saying it. I'm so bad. I'm just so bad. I'm hoping when I stop smoking it will get a bit better. I've just done a whole video about smoking and where I'm going with that on
In fact, this is 4 days ahead. What am I on about? Yeah, 3 days ago, I released a video on my spiritual site about smoking and the epiphany I've had with that. So if you're interested, go and check that out. Link in the description below. But yeah, I don't think it's going to make any difference. Like, my head is just not made for language. It's definitely more numbers and science. I feel like communication is a strong point, but I can't actually speak very well, as many of you like to point out in the comments. Thanks for that. So if we can round off the day or the next couple of days with finding some fluoride-free toothpaste and some tobacco. I'm not so bothered about the tobacco now. I'm smoking cigarettes, whatever. I mean, tobacco is better, is not as bad for you, I should say. But yeah, all good. Anyway, now I'm gonna go and find a nice restaurant. I'm gonna show you the square as well. The square's really nice. Hola. You sell toothpaste sin fluoride? No fluoride.
No, solo todas.
Yes. Colgate, no. Colgate has fluoride. I think that's a no. Yeah, no. It has to be special. Especial. Okay, gracias.
Bueno.
I thought it was too good to be true when she was receptive. I was like, oh, this is easy. And then she got the fluoride, the Colgate. Oh yes, oh yes. We'll be coming here on the way back. I come back soon, gracias. What I've just found. Hola. Can I get a half?
Medium.
Medium, yes. Now usually, in Toulon, for that price, it came with lots of sides. There doesn't seem to be anywhere to eat it, so I'm not sure if it's just going to be the chicken. But either way, for £3, whatever. Oh, it's got some extra side bits, fantastico. Oh my goodness, I forgot to check my wallet before I came out. I've come out with 80 pesos, and the chicken's 95. And I want to buy some food. So I'm a bit food-barred. So, we're gonna go back to the hotel and go behind my passport where there's a little stash of 500 peso notes. What do all good pharmacies of Medico need? A speaker! I'm so excited about this chicken. We haven't had any since Toulon. Have we, people? So yeah, I'm so excited about it. It's gonna be so good. I'm gonna take it back to the hotel. I need it on my roof terrace. Hola! I'm back! Oh, he trusted me, he kept it for me. Well, it's going to be cold now, but anyway, come on. Gracias. Oh, he's not happy about that. What can I do? It's all I've got. I am so happy with my hotel. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person staying there. Currently seems to be the only person staying there. It's gorgeous. I cannot believe it's £11 a night. It is just stunning. Like having a kitchen again in that living room. I had a chat with another brother from a men's group who's actually going to help me with some graphic designs for t-shirts and logos and stuff. I might have already mentioned that. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. It's hard to remember, especially when you record 3 videos, 3 different channels in one day. But yeah, I was just sat in the living room while chatting to him. It was just glorious. Real quality. Oh, can you hear that? Not the clang of plastic, the clank of pottery. Oh, glorious. £3.50 for that plateful. What are these things? I absolutely love them. What are they called? Please let me know in the comments. Right, I'm going to nom now. The climate is so nice. I've actually got shorts on and my legs are a little bit chilly because I've washed all my clothes, so I've got no trousers. Jumper. Thick, woolly jumper with a t-shirt underneath. No sweat. None. Wow. I was going to say it's like when I went to Pai when I was living in Thailand, and it kind of is like Pai was remarkably cooler. It probably is about the same actually, but this feels even cooler. Like it's chilly. It's actually chilly. What's that live music? But yeah, it's so nice. I think it's worth staying. I mean, I feel really comfortable about staying here for 3 or 4 days anyway. But I think just for this alone, just to be able to wear a jumper. It's so nice. Yeah, worth staying here for 3 or 4 days just to cool down a bit. Anyway, let's go and check out this live music. It's cool, isn't it? I don't want to stand around and film because then people aren't going to like this. People are going to start calling me names like Scrooge and Victor Meldrew and Yorkshireman. But they want some money. And yeah, I'd like to retract what I said. Was it earlier in this video or maybe the last video? Where I said for the first time I don't feel safe in Mexico. Yeah, this place is totally, well, this place feels totally safe. It is totally safe. Like, obviously the odd thing is going to happen. Whoa, fucking hell, that's good timing, isn't it? Is that a firework or a car engine? Or a gun? It wasn't a gun. Whew. Wow. Yeah, of course the odd thing is going to happen like it will anyway, but honestly, this is safe. This feels like as safe as a village in England would, whether it be the odd bit of crime there too. Okay, it is they're fireworks. Saw some smoke, some fireworks in the sky. Can you see it ahead to the lovely town square? Well, I think I'm actually going to save that for tomorrow, to be honest, because that will be a whole video in itself. Oh, copyrighted music. So I'm sure there's going to be a few bonus clips, and there might be many, so this might look a bit stupid. But I am going to thank you for watching now, and well, that's it really. Thank you, and obviously ask you to click all the buttons below. And maybe there'll be a few bonus clips to follow, or I'll see you tomorrow where I show you around St Cristobal, something like that, square. Biker boys and market. Some sort of gathering occurring here. Looks like lots of joy and happiness is happening. Hopefully the music isn't copyrighted. Very nice. Awesome. Live music, it won't be copyrighted. Yay! Lots of sweet snacks. That's a great atmosphere, isn't it? I imagine that's going to pop off more soon. Blue crisps. I've not seen those before. Hola. That looks like a very fun place to go for your tea. I think we'll, we, not sure what, we'll be dining there tomorrow. I've still got half a chicken left at home. Yeah, I mean, it really is a beautiful, beautiful little town. I can't wait to properly show it you tomorrow. It reminds me of, I think it's called Cusco. Is it Cusco? Let me know in the comments. I think it's Cusco, the small little town you get to in Peru before you do there. Oh my goodness, I've forgotten the name of the walk, the famous walk to Machu Picchu. My goodness, what a crap segment that was. World's best travel vlogger go. The Inca Trail. Yeah, I did that for my 30th birthday. I think it was a 3-day trek, and my 30th birthday was the night before we got to the Inca Trail. That was a huge moment. Energetically, I mean, I just completely shifted. You know, I went out there completely unconscious. Watched Coronation Street, loved Coronation Street, and came back and just could barely watch TV, let alone Coronation Street. Yeah, it was a real something shifted there.